to be doing something really fun. I am so into succulents. You might know that. And we're going to do taking some little baby succulents off of this Aeonium Kiwi plant right here. I actually have some already done here. And we're going to be transplanting them into little pots. I love making my own new plants. It has to be one of the funnest things to do. So we're going to do that today. This I had in the greenhouse for some time. And they're getting big, and I have them in my back patio right now. And that's where they'll remain for the rest of the winter. But as you can see, I'll get you in close, but there's a bunch of little babies coming off of here. The Aeonium Kiwi is very beautiful if it has the right lighting. This one has got some little red edging, pink edging on the leaflets, but it changes colors depending on the lighting it has. So it may not do a lot of coloring indoors, but when I take it out in the spring again and put it outside, those things are so beautiful, and I'll try to get a picture of that on here too. So we got the Aeonium close up. As you can see, check out all the babies right here. These are all can be taken off and started new plants. And I'm going to be taking a few of them off. When you take them off, kind of let them heal over a few days or even longer than that, because it's best to do that before you plant them. But isn't that pretty? They're getting kind of tall in this pot, but it's an attractive plant. They do kind of stretch a little in the winter time, so it's best to keep them on the cool side, but not too cool. I took these off probably well over a week or two ago. Just haven't had time to plant them. And these are going to be some new plants. We're going to plant these today, the kiwis, aeoniums, and we're going to see how they do once I get them planted. So let's get started. Okay, I'm going to show you how to take these off of the mother plant, how you can take them off and to make new plants. And get yourself a clean scissors. And as you can see down here, where this new one comes out, right here, just take and snip that off. Okay? Just like so. Okay. As you can see, look at that. A new plant. It's wonderful. So we'll let them heal over, and then we'll get started planting on the ones that I cut off the other plant here a few weeks ago. So as you can see, it's very simple to do. Make new plants. Okay, I have my soil here. This is actually, I have some pebbled rock in here, pea gravel, with some perlite, peat, moss, and I just got it mixed to good. You want to use a well-drained cactus succulent-like soil. And you can always add your own amendments to it if you like. Like I like to add the pea gravel in it for some good drainage. Gives good airflow too. So I'm just going to plant these here today. Now, what I like to do when I plant is I like to pull a few of these off the bottom. And I see the leaves are falling off a little bit. Pull a few of these off so it'll start rooting here on this stem area. Okay, and this one here is not laying real nice, so hopefully he straightens out later on. And then I'll fill in the dirt around it. Okay, just like so. Very easy to do. I actually do a lot of my plants this way. Some I have luck with and some I don't. So here's another one. It's a nice one. I'll pull these bottom leaves off, and you might be able to just stick the stem in. It does take a little time to root them. And once I do this, I'll water them in really well. This one I'm just going to stick right in there. So you can see it's so easy to make new plants. That's about it. These guys like a sun depart. It actually says sun depart shade, but you know, they did really well in the greenhouse in a pretty sunny location. They didn't like it real hot, but they like it more on the cooler side, but not too cool. Okay, so as you can see, we got a few done here. I think that's going to work out really well, and I'm excited to have, you know, to make more of these plants. So I got quite a few more to do here, right here. I'm going to get these done, and then I'll keep you updated on the progress of them and how it goes with the kiwi Aeoniums, and you know, they're a really fun plant. They're a really beautiful succulent, and everybody should try to get a hold of one if they can. All right, I got them transplanted, so we got 17 plants. This is the coloring that they get. Mine did get this coloring in the greenhouse, and now that they've been put in the back patio where it's a little more shaded, they've kind of turned back to green a little bit more. But as you can see, they do change in colors, and they're just a beautiful plant. I know they do like to tend to stretch a little bit. If they're down in this basement where it's warm, they're probably going to get a little stretchy, so I might have to move them out in my patio once they get rooted. I'm going to leave them right here for a couple days and then put them under some artificial lighting, and then we'll just see how it goes. Alright, I'm out in my greenhouse today. It's August 2nd, and I do have, this is one of the Aeoniums I transplanted, and as you can see, they actually are pretty slow growers. They ain't growing very fast. This is one of these that I did from a cutting, and it's growing, but it's not very big. I must show you the Kiwi Aeonium in this succulent bowl. It's been in here since, I would say, probably April or so, and we're in August now, but you can see how big they get, and the coloring on them is just gorgeous. Look at the intense color, and this is what I was saying. The lighting will make all the difference in the color of this plant, of this succulent, and look at all the new ones coming. It's wonderful. So, you know, once you have a couple of these, you'll always have a nice supply. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to get notified when new videos are coming. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Visit my garden website at picketfencegreenhouse.info. I'd love to have you come over.